Alright, we see my emo bibia kwaba na yemfa enchia sononko eni asedan free mega tv aso yemfa mbra obi bia yankopon enhira wo se de bia mo support mega tv na de bia meka ade NPP for ade aye from January 7th 2017 up to May 2024 ya me no kasa in August se wutimi eko na okogina ballot box no ho na oto aba edema NPP on the 7th of January, sorry, on the 7th of December. In fact, ayana minim di aya wodwen se unye the direct beneficialist and I say unya sika bindi e NPP for ma ban na so ma appointment o mo chair no wonsa nka bi sika no mu wie ni wandi bi dan no mototo mankofo no manto bi ama enkofo no mudi omututu kwan no manfo anko bi na so okogina honom na osan kase oh MPP ni ye ya dia asantefo no yan kase MPP enti ye den a ya dia enti ento abanfa mom no monto aso a obey big mistake and you will regret it. Regret it. Obey the biggest mistake of your time in your entire life, and you will regret it. I didn't tell me the same way. A lot of promises ena enkofo emiki me de bia mega meka an na mekoso aka enkrofo omo be lead Ghana ombe ruli Ghana in case wunim say to about the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Don't ever think say Bawumia ena obeying oba be ruli Ghana. Never. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can never rule Ghana under the watch of Akuffo. I just say be a nyame fasa mama no free susimpna so mo fanche me e bia yankopon ato nsa e dia frɛ President Akuffo de na sentisa edin papa edin se President Akuffo obetina honom na Bawumia awuli. That is the reason why ofre no 2008 brano bia ni ennaso obia adwene eni honom ofre na okache ni se ombra no me ni running mate no ono ena onim enkoma a oni ni diye enti the agreement no mo sign ye no enye name agreement enti ye say oh Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne hojo oh after all Akuffo buy na oye no ahomaso enti Bawumia so de ehwe na eni kasa eni sebi obre ne ho ase de sa kind of kasa na ye kan Ghana yento abama competency but then yeto abama behavior obi ani suban oh we di obre ne ho ase oh we di obre ne ho ase oh we di ni kasa de oh we di owa oh we di se ofiri achim oh we di se ofiri ha. But yenhwe the competency yenhwe dwumadi anipa ne betumi die ne records a okita enti say yes I be mistake. That is the reason why Akuffo any the achim mafias gabi asare ochire dako asanti bidie to amakwata ofurata any omo kika ho sa JB danko abusuafo no ene eduede Akuffo nkofo no the ribbon and I said the rebirth of dankwa Akuffo ebe ye won wakrom ha se wonim na koto abamu Bawumia e de ye kan ene enkofo a moto abamu Akuffo nya no they have regretted it. Agise omo nye sika die agise omo didi omo furu aye kese omo enkuto enom betena se a defend abanwe upon the hardship, upon the unfaithfulness, upon the corruption, bribery, and everything negative. Ama Ghana ye economy etimi are going into serious crisis. Yɛbɛkɔ ne yɛkɔ akɔtie nkɔmmɔdidie bi akɔ so. Kevin Taylor de nsɛm bi ato dwa. Na owura wei aya nkɔfo bebrebe hu sɛ o akɔ ɔkasa odidi atɛm nti no ne nsɛm bi yɛmmɔ no gu na ade masa ɔnti kurom ha, but information owura wei kita no ɛnyɛ information ketewa. And everything that this man he says, you know, Adam Kevin Taylor one thing about him say me I told the business metie not frequently metie no, but I told the business wutie ni nsɛm bi ɔka even John the money Mahama na kwara so di nsɛm fo to make catch no, that makes him what a genuine person. That makes him how he is passionate for Ghanaians to develop, and I said for Ghana to develop. And so no our company mo bi na se nipa na edi nkwasi asɛm sɛbi na oba abonti bi twi ne nima, which means this man is doing the right thing. And obi bia nso wuntimi enka nipa anim sɛ ɔyɛ mfonso a wo nipa kɔ yɛ nyaatwem, because one kan anim a wobɛka no wɔ n'akyi, woka n'akyi nso a ɛno deɛ nka ka kyerɛ no nso sɛm firi ho. Ebi na Addo ɔba kurom ha wabɛyɛ NPP for a lot of them they know clearly say NPP for they know say omo anya ade na ade a Addo ɛyɛ. He has been always what deducting votes from NPP mu because of his utterances and nsɛm bi ɔka and nneɛma bi ɔyɛ how or other chiefs so omo sorry ɛwɔ omo ahemfie omo kɔ nwa so no nkyɛ omo any nsɛm bi efiri n'anum ba no they know clearly. NPP for him majority of the NPP people they know it. Yemisa se di nti omo nka because omo suro nana because we dey no yin nana o chale and madiki aka da ponchire ni bewu no aponchire ni da obewu no ene behu the length of it ene behu ne tintin aponchire ni da obewu no ene behu ne tintin da Addo ene NPP be ko position no ene behu omo mutim eka no kware okroma eho no na beti se hey say ye kan say Addo di suban we e de NPP be ko aman ode be ko position. And it will take NPP to position as well. It never call because Addo upon bringing the hardship, upon bringing a lot of mismanagement, economic crisis, any taxes, any some kind of promises. Beer agenda 111, one district, one factory, one village, one dam, and maybe a mokai our munyan ye huduma. Sanima wina a bit me go against NPP because they made emphatically they made promised, and as they promised Ghanaians they are going to do so. So why then haven't they been accomplished that? Maybe America NDC for they weren't the choice of Ghanaians, but they need the system I will know. In fact, NPP for me who say even the NDC no, they are more honest than the NPP, and you bet me attract some more than the NPP people because they see the era of NDC. Na niema nkoye but the meaning no kwardie na omo hihye niema kakra NPP abrewe so de oka kra na omo poabo, especially the media freedom and the majority of the media houses so muntimi nkasa omo ato omo nso de na che so ato omo ato omo they can't talk omo ato omo di sika ko hey ma monka we mon publish we ena me no kase ye wo media stations binuma ajapade document they don't speak about it. The Crusaders in a bit say hopes na doye a sunny tano any omo hiti sono omo media station where they will reject them, they will never let them talk about it. Omo kan wase what you say omo kan wase because they know clearly say omo they are protecting the government. Papa mu boni mu omo jessica, so they have to do their job. And ibedru hono aban sisa and behu de bisi e okroma enti Bawumia upon his humbleness. Oh, obrene hwase masa eya danko dada dwe memane enchi nwa adwen kra memane mba utirim ze Bawumia ebrene hwase nti for that matter no, you are going to vote for him. Masa, yes, sir, you be a very big mistake. You make a very big mistake in your life. A regrettable mistake won't mean correct, because a Akuffo mess will be created within 7 years to 8 years. Senka, you told Eddie Mahama, I think Mahama with maybe be kakra. And can also see school a dime. What you see, see bungalows or to see a dime affordable house in and you make a kind of Akuffo who say a bang will be going to be any cut sword. I will pokuase about 800 housing units, affordable housing. You say what happened to Segleme? I didn't know to Segleme. Ain't ya o kati different sort. So the bedding would be affordable housing. Meanwhile, you know, say won't mean complete. You know, say won't mean accomplish. So why are you going back to do that? Yenkoti Kevin Taylor and somebody to be in family. Tigana no be I didn't see a drone dear or say a castle. What can I see? Dabako, a dear channel. Na ayo kasa mo men kan kware ye man mu na yeti yenti obi man so. We have the freedom to speak, freedom to express your feelings, what is happening. Kan kware ye nhwe Akuffo Addo ni Bawumia nim kan kyerem so mo feeling ite ye me de say ne asofo binum ahyase kan kware agi say the useless usu bempa. Reverend Usu Bempa will never speak the truth, even though when he speak it, he will come back and make return as if on the guy. So this pastor can never be trusted. Usu Bempa can never and ever be trusted because on can carry any mukrumha. Yet krumha yan nensing Bawumia you are Kennedy Japan air to aba when or shame come Kennedy Japan ebewini or can directly. But to be a giant koso. If we are no channel, okay, Bawumia can never be president. A Muslim, candidate can never be president in Ghana. And what one na Usu Bempa? Why you say, oh, me ya kwanchere, me ya chesa kwanchere say rituals say dinu, Ediamo Bawumia se Bawumia benwini. Sesen as a man of God, oka sevi na wasenye twa ho abetiesim. Say oh, anye sakrana. You see, these people are just hungry. They are hungry pastors. And baby, Yankupon didn't for you could I don't know. So one of them could do is in Yankupon. Sika Munya, a Sunday and Wessi, a Solomon Wina, Chrono Mubuina, so Mugusu Esa Piscabu Iden, a jump pony. These people can sell the country just because of their lies. They can sell the country, they can take the country to the wrong hands. Because of among conscious trobium beshe. Oh, Bawumia shenkom Usu Bempa shenkom Bawumia benwini. It is everything that we must do to win this election. No, afedi no mu kunkum nipa no mu tutunko fotuo no mu wiem ni ati all because of say so for be one really so for be aka say benwini. Until we have to fight. We have to fight and win. Yankopon ohwemu na Usu Bempa Yankopon hwew. Yankopon hwew mo nyire mo na mu ndi ntro no. Na Yankopon ehwe mo. Adaponkyere ni bewu eni behu ne tintin e okurum ha. Waye mo se mu betimi edi Yankopon din aye de mo pe. Eye mo se mu betimi di Yankopon din anya mo ho na mu wi amasan de di ntro adi ana ye misere se mega bibisa me ho se aden Ghana no sebi eye asofo de eye politicians ne de ana eye chiefs no. These are the three categories of people who sell mine. Chiefs, politicians, asofo, the clergy, they don't speak truth. Omo kind of quarry, omo ina so omo head office, and also omo ina omo come home and omo be santa on the politicians. Because politicians ni we scan omo dia mom na asofo na ahye nkom. Na chiefs do so agibi, no omo so atena omo komom, no omo di ntro, omo me nto abama we oba obeboa ye man no obeboa ye kuro no obeyesi no modi ntro Nyankopon ahumu na munyere mo. The day of reckoning is coming. The day of reckoning is coming. The wicked Akuffo and Bawumia can never be president because voting for Bawumia is like giving Akuffo a third term. So both of them will have two presidents at the same time, at the same tenure of office. So Bawumia will literally be our president. But let me tell you, indirectly na Akuffo na president and Bawumia be vice said the na. In case aba edema Bawumia. So I've told you said men to aba so beto aba de Bawumia de nkatomalan. Say vote no fa komalan. Na NPP for nso enyansa. They should learn sense. They should learn how to deal with people when it comes to election. They yaw no mo dia lam fam no NPP for monto against Bawumia. Na mo fa malan. Enka de be me disekuru ma alan bit me teki betimi the second position na NDC lidinalan ateki and can people for most seniors how they should deal with people when people when say obi abwa edu kodru baby. Me see without the effort of Alan and Akuffo can never win this election. Akuffo can never be president because Alan gave out to him. What I say or no any man opportunity say Mura na we are my maba Alan which oh yeah no okotena say akwe na adwinye adwuma me so me wo agenda me ba na maba beye what you say enti ya rehosem don't vote for Bawumia ye kromfo Abu Ramadan Samira Bawumia ni nkrofo no one ne yire omunya ya kromfo they are very thieves Bawumia ye kromfo is a liar criminal and what can I say a thief and robber omo fatu omo kita pen eno mo di ntoro eno mo di bokro no okuruma Bawumia kita pen eni sebia nyado contract eno mo di ntoro de bokro no mo di wia Ghana for Bawumia ye kromfo don't vote for Bawumia. Me na make mega me see Bawumia ye kromfo don't vote for Bawumia. Bawumia ye kromfo oni Akuffo they have stolen everything in Ghana's say ebano Ghana ejapade enka yembisa mibisa listen to me time see me bisa mo munti kuroma ene Bawumia be kan good for oil. Good for what? Oil was see good ye de kwaji oil ene akosi sen. Good for you policy na akosi sen. How far now? Ye kan also wonti ase. IMF sika na kwaji na ewen. Sika na wen. IMF sika na ewen. Akuffo ne bana odi contract $34 something dollars. The ban contract for ambulance repairs no. Ewen. Ye di agro kuruma kona kotuma Bawumia wa kotuma Bawumia and you see what will happen in this country. Be say kona kotuma Bawumia na behu di bisu kuruma. Ye be dwane. Eti kuruma enso na ye dwane akọ bi man so because we have chosen to be what? To be ignorant. Yet yanom ye nim de ekoso and we still go and vote for Bawumia. I don't know what you are thinking if you are not directly benefiting from these criminals. Nyankopon shirawo momfa nche me se audio no ache ani na mu ye kani na ne papa mu a what you say because me my fault me ho so I am not going to tell anyone to vote for Bawumia. I will never do that and you know it's semen yet Bawumia and Akuffo they are all thieves and they stole together they are still stealing so if you vote for them they are going to steal more than what they have already stolen. Nyankopon shirawo yenkoti Kevin Akobadu Taylor make a lot of analysis make a lot of sense baby nsem bi ho Bawumia de be koso expose no cause Bawumia kromfo he can never rule this country. Bawumia is a criminal liar. Read my lips, he's a criminal liar. and the thieves. He can never rule this country. Read my lips, maybe not make a mega. He can never rule this country. Bawumia can never rule this country. Yamano solid 7 years as a vice president. Onyanye Hukruma onenam ena osan kasa muma mistiyano munye misi muma mindibi minyendi president da si se president ne compose se o se Ghana ni bia edibi kabega metie mi so se kam so se mi kope bi na mi die because anye hwe kra mi wo enkofo ase bi se bi nyado mo hwe mi a mi so mi nya vote kakra. It is about what you are coming and also what you are bringing on board. It is not about union bida. I know they say your vice president bibi hono mo ndibi. Atiase vice president bibi hono mo ndibi. Emi sa ata se bi Nyankopon fa ne kransi ye. When the president da Bawumia who seti about 117 questions at the man so nye the answer. And then wahu tibia and wahu bibia ujina only campaign message onenam ena oye mayor president mumboame na me may say you don't have policy. We don't have policy. Nyankopon shall subscribe for the test of the equities and fabra.
Owusu bempa. Ne kurobia nke ahye no. Da. Owusu bempa, so for owusu bempa. E kurobia nke hange no kuna to atwene da. But also Ghana ye nipa bia ye timid. Timidity so e do sometimes a boy kakra. Senke yambe timid kakra, yambe jimi mule kakra. And can send me bribisi wo Ghana ke kuro na say. Introduce sometimes so I na ye. Your timidity no sometimes na I na kakra bi be 2%. Because sad timidity kakra bi no ambema anka nipa bebre komase ahye. Yeah. Because obi say Owusu bempa, he's not supposed to be walking on the streets of Ghana. Or a criminal or a cromfo. Owusu bempa opejantre ni chen Owusu bempa e wo Ghana. When the pejantra for Owusu bempa. So for Owusu bempa na meka na asem. When the pejantra for chen sa akwa no. Last me catch no. E de say me kan Poladimo say Paul nyabotre. Me see Owusu bempa so for Owusu bempa when the pejantra for chen Owusu bempa. Owusu bempa. Honhum be na Owusu bempa mu. When the pejantra for chen Owusu bempa. Me I have Owusu bempa. Ne jantra sem he knows. Let's do the show. Me person can say me. John Dramani Mahama Kasa. As a Christian, inti John Mahama Endra Oshia the youth of Ghana, and it was so beautiful. Emma Ghana youth no Oma Jatum, Oma Swan Oma Swan San Omo say John Mahama Bema we Okano Kre Sebio Oshe how John Mahama was answering questions. That's why Ghana nipa na wadwini ejuma obe say I then put obi to make us a John Mahama ne Bawumia contest. I had to say I didn't know because John Mahama ne Bawumia engineer stage in your debate. Oshe Bawumia kasa. Now tie John Mahama. John Mahama takes questions and answer them easily because he understands. It is John Mahama share youth, no? And John Mahama share youth, no? In Meburu mo Ghana say uni bibi. It does not matter whether there's job or there isn't job. In say bet wo Ghana. At the end of the day, enya me akọ am kofa bet bae. Say Ghana ye e Kristo for maya. Senya wokọ inkremofo kroma nyoma bi haram omo nsoso no. Say ye Kristo for papa. Chacha eni say ya allow chacha e wo de Ghana. But as far as the Ghana for say ye Kristo for ya allow ma chacha. Ya ji atum parliament no. Then e was say ye kan ho asem. Enti say Ghana mine na mo say Nyankopon man Kristo man say age chacha atum ewo your constitution mu a John Mahama enso had the right to speak his mind or take decisions on such chacha no. You to say omo to bet sport bet. And I can tell you on authority obi eni wo betumi aba be ka kire Ghana for say ye bet youth ninjai it is not going to stop. You betumi create adwuma ma obia wo Ghana ende people will still bet. It's a fact. Me, with America, I bet. The issue is bet. It is part of our lives. Now, say aban bi de etwo to bet swa. also making sure say a turn that to bet no so no yenya so mfaso Ghana for na yetete omo na yede den yesi yede be chichire man also omo hu saa eto na watete omo no eso mfaso eno na youth na kan for the past 7 years say eye bet no tax na Akuffo Addo aban de abeto so no e wo se yifiri so efise mfaso bi ani so aban no saa tax no ogie di ena bet this crampo na omo ni ena kakra na omo di ni so yesa saa ti omo bet ena jo Mahama ka che youth ne say saa na tie de a ye fra bibi nuisance tax mfaso ni so emfa mfaso ma enti saa bet no obeye firi tax no every say saa betting tax no se Ghana se eye Kristo man a ade na ye nyina ye nsore asofo nyina nsore eye Ghana perifo nyina nsore nka se ye ntwa saa papa wo ye frɛ no osei CRÍMΗNÁLS bonsu one na kosi toilet ma so amefo over 30 years ebe sinne obusa so amefo se osei CRÍMΗNÁLS bonsu ya santini ba obedi mu so mfie be ye eduasa ede na oye ya eye bini dan ena obesima omo. And then John Mahama ashe imebunu bo. He told the youth he's going to scrap it. He's going to get rid of sports bets and our tax. Tax on sports betting. At the end of the day, or say CRÍMΗNÁLS bonsu ade chen or say now Mahama we Kristo ni. And now say taxa eda bet so no we free ho. Na question person busa sa papa we ya onim nyansa ne say Ghana ye Kristo man chacha ye gya tuma ye den adena in the first place say Ghana ye Kristo man ye nipa ye ka no kra na ye nye ye hypocrite. Why did we even allow chacha? Why are we allowing chacha? Adentina Ghana man je chacha too. It was CRÍMΗNÁLS argument and say John Mahama so be sa tax ne free there and the oboama bet na koso in the first place when they introduce you chacha no enye mo Kristo for no. This man is a hypocrite. Time of school no a kromfo your friend no Lawrence Addo or your kromfo or your wi na onim ne constituents no wadada omo twa omo tra say ono or your nipa bia wako school papa or tebrofo or boa or your kromfo. The youth in Ghana no John Mahama say tax na eda bet so no obeyi free ho enti we Ghana ni na so wutwa beta sports better John Mahama said tomano obeyi sa tax na free so finished asem bia na obi so per se udi bet na aban kwase aban bia beti usika ni nyina koto ema Bawumia. John Mahama say oya Ghana mebunu a around this time no time bia ni for long story so or say oya obi a oya Ghana ni na a young woman na utwa better or say tomano oba obetwam bet na tax that's obetwa so obetwa tax ni mo obeyi free ho we argument bi ani ho wona utwa bet no wona usika na ekom enti so obese yi tax free so a kotoma Mahama ompese e be yi tax free so a ene tutia Mahama asa memetna embejudwa bibia mu nkire e wow problem campaign no message na straightforward e kire wagimi e na wonte ase enti it is simple as that. John Mahama ko nenim kura adwudwemu e kire Ghana for say basa yentumi mfa tax mbeto edien imbeburu ne so saa enti me nche wa asem we hu John Mahama John Mahama ke tax soccer bet tax no mungamu tax abinchi Muku Bunanka John Mahama President 2025 Wallahi Inshallah scrap tax ni bewa enwano no entafo no tiase dia meka nyina ne say John Mahama say so otoma na no be president January 2025 tax a edabet is obeyi free enwano no story be eni o pese tax gina so a na ye di mo a kotoma Bawumia asa we long be him. Yembe ye lectures news something bia wa ha. Now, asema na ye kano. It's got to do with a year fees. But before you call a year tertiary university fees a NDC for proposing and assembly abeton 2019 NDC for the buy when you know. Now I am Murefia the entem more calculation Ghana for Murefia the entem de biano say a be show near dinkan Eddie and Saka Margin Kakana Ekikimu now if you say hey I dear way or say remember me daho ha I am Murefi Nyomantem yet now Chroma Emma same way you see ye way under Bawumia any Akuffo Addo Galam say Murefi.
While the Lands Ministry wages war against illegal chainsaw operators, illegal miners are felling and wasting hundreds of trees with impunity. They have invaded the Akuffo Forest Reserve, claiming to have permit from the Forestry Commission. High-value tree species buried in the ground to go waste in a frantic search for gold at the site where the task force arrested 4 Chinese nationals. Mining is undertaken under the protection of these 2 policemen and some armed military men who fled the scene on seeing members of the task force. Driver of NPP General Secretary John Boadu is said to own the concession for which he claims to have permit from the Forestry Commission. After what appeared to be the arrest of owner of the concession, Evans Akuffo, he brought an amount of 40,000 cedis to the Akuffo police station, apparently to bribe the task force.
He's trying to bribe us, so he's part of the exit, and he's the site owner. So he will write the statement and put all in it. Boss, carry it.
He was set free after an hour and the money placed in one of the task force vehicles, despite earlier suggestion the money had been handed over to the police as exhibit. Reporting for Joy News, Erastus Asaredonko, Kumasi.
When you know between Omoda ho ye galam say Omoda ho twendua. The same people are coming to you and telling you say give them power. Mamu remfi. NPP omo dangerous. But more short memories. Anything they be an ye kai mo. Ya mama hu sa boni omodi. And the funny thing is, why do you be say sa de omojayo? They are still doing it. Omoda ho sense ase. Omoda ho twenduagu. Omoda ho tia bribe e kunipa. They still want you to give them power. Mukai. Excavators over 2,500 ebesin de ye wu bebi abakumpo. Excavators o. Sam kwasiafo na no say I confirm it too. En kwasiafo we na mo say Mahama time I confirm it too. And the omono excavators over 2,005 ayira. Sam kwasiafo ya sa salage na stage say ye be manifesto. Intimunja manifesto na montomaye. I'm just talking to you Ghanaians. I'm talking to Muamunimians and Ejimi for it. I don't have time for them. These are the people I also we are very careful about. NPP, reading when we say Murefi Nyoman Temudodo. And it's na time almost 30 years galam say no. Omwangaza Kennedy Japan catch them saying
no muchichi yena. President Akuffo Addo be so gold in a way. Hey. Gold no muchichi, including a soldier for and call 4 machines o mapa, and call 4 gold o maji, galam stop 4 machines o mapa, gold o maji. President Akuffo Addo call them and ask them. No muchichi yena. President Akuffo Addo be so gold in a way. Hey. Gold no muchichi, including a soldier for and call 4 machines o mapa, and call 4 gold o maji, galam stop 4 machines o mapa, gold o maji. President Akuffo Addo call them and ask them. And so
Sanko for we catch us say, and the Kennedys are the Bawumia. So, Refi, ya Bogana for 2, ya the whole Bogana for 2, and there's no jail. I'll be Chinese leader. Aisha Wang ni Ghana. Aisha Wang on that Ghana jail. Now, so what takwa? Wa won't swim, wa boase, wa pristia, wa deso. Ya bow kurutu, ya bow near 2, adentra, or ya Ghana near, or ya small scale mining. Where Jimmy? oh sa akosala ese me koto amankwasiafo wi because NPP ne hu se mududo no madwene no murefi ade entem murefi yati krom ha na Al Jazeera fo eye documentary ka kire se Nana Addo Danko Akuffo Addo Ghana gold no one ne lawyers ene na aban mu fo gold no Al Jazeera fo ka kire murefi Alistair Matthias.
Alistair Matthias designed structures specifically to hide state capture funds. An initial word of advice for our undercover reporter: put Mr. Stanley's money in her name.
The politicians, for example, I buy a lot of stuff in my name on behalf of politicians. If Stanley trusts you, he can keep things in your name. You have to have someone that you trust as possible. Politicians, they don't have the name owning anything. They always have a proxy that represents them. Pretty much everyone. Even in Russia, they have someone that they trust, that maybe a nephew or a cousin that holds all the assets. Africa, same thing. Someone they trust that runs all the businesses, and they continue being politicians. In Africa, I do government contracts. In Ghana, I tenders, construction of roads, procurement, supplying different things, oil, this and there, all the politicians get taken care of indirectly, which is what allows me to do all my other stuff freely.
So the government contracts is the way you reward the politicians, basically.
So what happens? The government will give me a contract. There's a lot of commissions involved. You want a commission, he wants a commission. But then
commissions in international laws of anti-corruption is basically synonymous with bribery. So when it says commissions, I hear bribes.
I was the second oldest. See, if you're a politician and you do a contract, you're not going to tell the whole world you're getting 10%. No one can know. But you trust me, so you say, Alice, we'll keep it with you.
Matthias acts as a bank for corrupt leaders.
I earn the commission for them. Then it's a matter of they tell me, okay, pay that, move it here, move there. So for example, Ghana government, Matthias Holding, I get the contract. I subcontract it to you. $100 million contract, Ghana government pays me $100 million. I give it to you and you say it's $80 million.
The contract is inflated $20 million above its real cost.
If I have an agreement with that, then you get to see. So now we probably $5 million.
Matthias banks the $15 million for the corrupt politicians until they need it.
It's like all of it at once. And wherever they want it, suddenly I said, that's how I do it.
And that is the way in which corruption is facilitated. To create the corrupt funds, the corrupt commission is exactly how it's described. They'd overpay it and create an extra bunch of money that can be used to pay a politician.
Most important thing for me in Africa is people trust me. All the politicians trust that whatever money I have on theirs is safe. That's the biggest confidence that I have. They trust me because they know that I'll pay their commission.
That's incredible footage. That's incredible footage, it really is. Wow.
Gold trader and smuggler, known as Mr. Gold.
My family owned this business we have. So it was me, I owned it 100%.
Okay.
But then I gave shares to my two brothers. I went to jail first time for gold when I was 21. And then I went to do a lot of prison in the 90s.
Zimbabwe's gold exports are worth up to $2 billion a year. It's a cash business.
There's a lot of cash that we need to get out of my account because we don't want to leave it there.
There is an opportunity, a hell of a big opportunity to wash money down. You can.
That's what we are looking for.
You want US dollars in a bank account, which would be better to have a bank account in Dubai, US dollars. So then the The best thing is to meet my partner from Dubai. And he knows how we do things here. And then he can help you with how you can bring the money here, no problem. I can give my partner gold in Dubai and he can just pay you anywhere in the world. So I need him to come up with a plan of how to wash the money. And he's clever. He washes money for the Russians.
Mr. Gold's partner in Dubai is Alistair Matthias.
Alistair.
Young guy, huh?
Matthias is also a gold trader. He's a financial architect who builds money laundering schemes for corrupt politicians.
Thank you for coming.
No, as a seat. This is my partner from Dubai.
Yeah, Ewan was saying you helped the Russians.
Yes. Don't tell, shut up.
We want to make sure that the mechanism works.
Okay.
I've been doing it for about almost 13 years now, 14 years.
Matthias offers to launder Mr. Stanley's money through his gold trading network across Africa.
Ghana, I do one ton, so I do $40 million every month out of Ghana. This region, I do probably about 500 to a ton again.
Yeah.
So I do roughly about $70-80 million every month. Do one ton, so I do $40 million every month out of Ghana. This region, I do probably about 500 to a ton again.
Yeah.
So I do roughly about $70-80 million every month. We can export from Zambia, I can export from South Africa.
We have a company in Zambia.
Do one ton, so I do $40 million every month out of Ghana. This region, I do probably about 500 to a ton again.
Yeah.
So I do roughly about $70-80 million every month.
Burefi, when you know Akuffo Addo ne Bawumia aban, and yatiha and Al Jazeera for a documentary which share your gold, you know how these people are smuggling it through the president's office. More short memories. NPP who say more short memories. Into Debbie and the say. Debbie and I want to tell no ma banam de asemfo fra be hyemo na mo refi. Na na do danko Akuffo Addo letter come Al Jazeera so omo retract Al Jazeera so omo nye de ne see. Na Akuffo Addo nim say ade na waye no wabokro no. Na do danko Akuffo Addo ne lawyers ewom Bawumia din wom. You sit here refi. Adenti na wutie NPP mpo. And na wutie Bawumia. These people are criminals. Jimmy. And into they still feel say they can come to you and lie to you. In Tomoba say, oh, NDC4, John Mahama, or a Kronfo, John Mahama, these are people like internationally. Now people know us to say, you're a president who is a thief, a vice president who is a thief. Recently, Sami Jemfi scandal about Vice President Bawumia. Ninuya contract oje sa contract enya Bawumia nua de o eye Bawumia dia sa kwebino di Bawumia chine friend Alolo no. That is the guy who is fronting for Bawumia insurance deals in Alolo. Sa scandal here ban and saying bas ya jankroma di enim. Alolo was fronting for Bawumia. Sa $34 million ambulance issue by Alolo who was representing Bawumia. Inti omo who say that is why today they are even saying some manifesto mamo. The Ben notice about Bawumia aka something against corruption in Ghana during his campaign. What is we being and I say mechi obiatum ontuminka because he himself he knows he's a criminal. Between Bawumia and Mahama, every single time a Mahama benyo opportunity biano, he's speaking about fighting corruption, making sure say on one call for Krampa. In the past, Abuga Pele Mone, other people are or jail no. It's not enough. Or catch Ghana for say, give me the nod. I will jail these people and even my people. Somebody boni ame jail yomo. Bawumia to me make his statement. Na Bawumia bet much gabi. Omo mu excavators. Na Bawumia bet much nipa bakumpo. Bawumia obet ma question chema would to me so or say asasia. Now let's be real here. Say chema would to me. Eda won't say asasi. Would you say Mahamudu Bawumia? He can ask Chairman want me to stop. No. Bawumia want me question Brande Champo. Brande Champo bought to Okunipa on to me Musano. So at the end of the day, you have a clear-cut path. Sankwasiafo, you bet me you is to vote against them. And the Ukrum say ya say wins you try nyina say na me pesa me catch that was say NPP for na omo ye galamsey no omo na disika support Bawumia because say Bawumia free power ye bechi omo nyina. Inti at the end of the day, the day no munye. Into omo botu, omo say asase, omo twa nnuagu no. The money they are getting from sa illegality no. Eno no munye na di push Bawumia. Eno chira chema wuntumi say Bawumia no pe. If you say Bawumia ontumi chema wuntumi. Bawumia cannot open investigations into akonta mining. Any nkwasiade omo koye no erifa asenkrigwa na oni leasing or whatever how do they call it? License to conduct anything. And all these people are behind Bawumia because almost Rosso Mubeko jail. And I can tell you, Obiti said Eko Ewusi today wants to go to parliament. Charles Bisu, he wants to go to parliament. These are hardened galamsey criminals. It's not a joke. Eko Ewusi, Charles Bisu, and all these people, they are sponsoring Bawumia because they still want to do what they are doing. They still want to destroy the land. They still want to kill. The only way they can keep doing that and the only way they can avoid jail is to throw money in the system and do what? Make sure Bawumia becomes president. And no, it is not about you, your interest. Into what abrochire say what time ya ukuro munso na ese no Mahama Bawumia ba say 10 times na say be say 50 times because in the NPP CCR and the Ghana NPP National Women's Organizer Kate Jemfua galamsey a all ye no Ghana no Bawumia ntumi nche. Nobody in this government can arrest any of these galamsey kingpins. Nobody. We need a government that is not associated with these criminals. We need a president who has been able to tell us in our faces, say, I will arrest people, I will prosecute people. Mahamudu Bawumia, since he started working in Ghana, and can say, I will make sure I prosecute because he's involved. The moment the people in there will start asking him questions until he moves away. Every single time about me, he does not speak on corruption because corruption is not bedruha. Now, the corruption that is sponsoring your campaign, if you speak against it and that corruption pulls away, how are you going to move forward? Inti Mahmoud Bawumia, the corruption in Yinano is enshrined. The campaign is enshrined in corruption. Eya chrono galamsey sika. Eya dia nyomo maye eno mumpese dia yebe hunti na munyadi Bawumia. Do your Ghana near? They be also run up, and a Ghanaians say, and a Ghanaians say you, and a Ghanaian US say, I Bawumia MPP. What do you have to do? One way, vote against them. You don't need a PhD holder to come and explain thesis to you. Baby, a Ghana Druno, Obi also a serious and say, be and trim, a common sense they do. Baby, a Ghana Druno. Do not listen to any fool sitting on social media or writing theses and writing articles. This is supposed to be a statistical service one, and this is supposed to be, you cannot scrap these taxes. You have to limit. Until we get rid of these criminals, we cannot succeed. The problem is before us. Until we get rid of Akuffo, we succeeded as a nation. It's a fact. It is not about some stupid intellectual analysis somebody is doing on radio, on TV, wearing some Kazakhstan suit and talking some stupid borrowed accent, grammar, font and time. It is not going to change. The only thing that is going to change, and then they say, "Yeah, two about a cause a problem." No.
Enti already Yankopon ensure bibia already semno na idea to edwano. What I say, loud silence TV okwa benyanse no de ni susu sen say atie enti already and some no ena yakani na no analysis ni na maye no it's a very simple very simple mega me min ditro njuru bia okuruma me uhemia uhemega me miti wonu mi ni political party o man no ekuya ye na enije enkwan eyeda tano esebinom. That is the adage. What you say? So mine ye na ho toy. Kurum ha niema boy dina. Look at how we are suffering. Always the dollar rate to the cedi depreciation no cost for inflation rise and ema boy di petrol o yesi na wa yesi wotena kam hwe o na ma jusika bi kura on say na ho chire bi nti why would I come and lie to you? I didn't was be the platform, such a big platform like Mega TV. I will never do that. I will never do that. And I will make sure say Bawumia and NPP goes to opposition. They will go to opposition. I will make sure. That is my job. That is my job. This 2024, I'll make sure Bawumia and NPP they go to opposition. You can do whatever you want. You can make your comments. I will read it. Said the Ethiopian they must go to opposition because we can't entertain criminals. We can't entertain useless people like NPP for so many years, about almost 8 good years. What have you done to our development? And then I'm Sika Obi be MP for less than 4 years. Sika Obegun account to me Sika Ketwa. Jonkuma Sika Begun account to Nancy and Napo Sika one account to about $40 million. Aden. The poor politics we are serving the country, we are serving the nation. Oko UK, oko other big developed countries. Now do you know what? Omo serve minor edinya contracts, edinya CEOs because on so at the end of the day no osuma money ya company be one of friend no brana be MG managing director brana be CEO brana be C. Na be hwe me company so for money, but Ghana had the ye politics at the pisca, ye politics at the soul minor. Ye politics at the soul minor. In such a country, say I'm being under or my way, you bet me running in circles about 40 years to come on my way, still baby Gina and Koning and other countries they are developing. South Africa or Mutu good, Johannesburg, Korea, good or Mutunu Horn, go and check the states and the town. But Obuasi, Ashanti with your my time. Monso da mutu abadi mu MPP. Yako kan Yazantini, Masa. Masa. Miss Mona Kayi, Asante for. Miss Mona Kayi, do you understand? Motigano. Asante for mo be because more na mo MPP for we SL minor. Asante for mo na mo MPP SL minor. Mo na mo MPP SL o minor. Mo na mo MPP mo wi o minor. Den o say a party. O den say MPP dey for asante mo yentimi between no. Yento mo. No mo sem. No mo see they don't value you even you are ma kwan hospitals come from some be ya ma and you are still voting for asante mo. Den kind of illiteracy and kind of I don't know ignorant is that. Asante for you have to be very careful. I am not threatening anyone, but there was some money down. You have to be very careful. There was some money down because MPP they have taken advantage of you people and they saw mine. Because when we at the end of the day, no, we didn't quite say sebi. That's all movie are and yet Asante for they are the largest tribe in Ghana, so they vote for them. No more power. That is their plans. It is Asante for this is the time I was some of them on form. Including Ose Tutu, Yura take also Piao Nana, Mishirao you too, Nana Piao or Nana you, but yen cano Karakaka Nana, yen cano cremon from Nancy from before so mine, you people should speak the truth, Nana yen cano quarry, or mine say because of Asante Fomo, Mama yen cano quarry. Etibomia a criminal, Monte Tenino, Mijano. A chum for no Masheda, a drano, or Modi and Grafita Fano. Say akoi de yemfani endi enim na kama anyefi se onfri Ashanti region se onfri achem ofri northern into muhu you have blindfolded them na yemfanji tumi no ne yenhyase what you say yemfanji tumi na yenhyase abusia area hosem it mamemfa wisi me mame chi ba 4 yakopon enhyira mame roya bi ehwem papa and you be answer or share Mega TV and coupon your cassia. Mammy for we see. Ye cho be a macro. Bye bye.